When God told the priests, step in the water at flood stage, in the natural, it looked like the most risky thing they could do. But because God said it, it was actually the least risky thing that they could do. Because when God says to go somewhere, if you trust your Heavenly Father, when He says step in the river at flood stage, any other place but your feet in that river at flood stage is the riskiest place you could be. Because trust relocates risk. It's risky not to follow through on what you know is true, right? If you trust your Father, if you trust God. So, for example, if you hear that a storm is coming and you hear that Jesus is on the boat and you hear that the waves are sloshing over the boat, but you know that Jesus is in the boat, guess where the safest place on the planet is for you to be? Is to be in the boat, in the storm. Any other place is the riskiest place you could be. The safest place you can be is in the will of God. But here's the problem. The problem is the will of God always looks riskier without trust. The will of God will look like the riskiest thing unless you trust Him. When you trust Him, the will of God looks like the safest place. Without trust, it looks like the riskiest place.